draft between the two of them?
Well, I think, things have definitely changed up a little bit. We're seeing the Benedetta and as well as the Hayabusa band coming out for PASTI MENANG, Tigreal as well as Farsa for the side of anti-Blitzkrieg. No big difference here, but the X-Borg has been let through. X-Borg is a huge problem, I think, because right now the way that people have been abusing X-Borg in the creator games, he's been in the support position, he's been in the jungle position, he's been in this traditional top lane position.
Yeah, I guess this is where the flex pick problems actually come right in. Like, back then, some of all the other picks have been able to do such extremely well. Like, Claude could be a thing. Like Claude actually contributes pretty well. You want to put him in slot lane, sure. You want to put him in jungle, go ahead. And well, of course, funnel strat isn't really the best strat at the moment.
Not
doable.
Anymore. It's doable, but it's not as effective as it used to be. Like getting level 4, getting level 4 before pre 2 minutes. It was a whole thing. It's history now, but. Let's see how this is going to play out, because not only Sun has been locked in, but the Jawhead from PASTI MENANG. So they are denying anti-Blitzkrieg. Linares has to find another support to play, which I don't think is going to be a problem for him. And I agree that they need to show respect to this man, because again, he's an absolute rock for this team.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that PASTI MENANG now getting some of their most comfortable picks, especially with Sun. Remember back in game 1 what he could actually do with it?
Yep.
Now, hopefully, the Chill should be able to actually seek him out, but then again, have to sift through how many clones. I don't know. Well, I guess leave it to Harley. Harley should be doing a better job weeding that out. But Yishin Shin probably is a better answer. It will tell you where exactly this Sun is going to be.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. Because, so here's the problem, right? So it works both ways, where it's great to actually have the Yishin Shin using the Mountain Chakra against specifically Sun, because again, if everybody is like all rushing towards you and you press the Mountain Chakra, it also procs on the clones. So then you'll have more targets on the ground that you could accidentally walk into. So it's a little bit of like it's good, but also kind of bad. It's very difficult to tell. But now Kagura, as well as Matilda being banned out, Kufra being the lock-in for Linares as expected, jumping back over to PASTI MENANG to finish off the composition.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the way that they actually set it up pretty well, especially when they were to actually dive in coming from PASTI MENANG.
Well, hello there.
It's definitely going to be a lot harder for them to get out, but Terizla!
Let's go!
Yes! Okay. I know why you're excited.
I'm so pumped.
Your favorite pig. Tell us more. Why is the Celion? Why Terizla? And now, it seems like anti-Blitzkrieg now baffled. Like, what are these pigs? What do we respond with? What do we do?
So Sun is going into the jungle. I think that is almost guaranteed. Jawhead is going into the support position. X-Borg into the EXP lane, and I'm assuming EXP or gold doesn't really matter personally. Terizla probably going to go into the side lane. Now, Terizla is particularly good because of his body of the Smith. The lower his HP goes, the more defensive stats he gets. But now, great answer from anti-Blitzkrieg. They're thinking, all right, no matter who it's going to be, let's say if Terizla goes into the gold lane because you want X-Borg to get the levels early on, so they're predicting that X-Borg is going to EXP lane. Let's just get somebody who doesn't want to interact with the lane at all. Like Alice is never going to fight it. Yeah, Alice never going to fight the Terizla. Why? There's no reason to. She just throws with flowing blood, farms up, gets bigger and stronger than Terizla, because Terizla does not scale at all in this game.
Yeah, and then, if you were with anything penalty zone or whatsoever, it's just...
Flowing blood, wait for it, blood and out.
And yeah, just going for a reset. So...
That's basically how the matchup goes.
Oh, wow. Just big brain grabs this time around. Like, just to... of course, throw a little curveball, not to the enemy side, but to his casters, like... Of all things, Terizla is something that we didn't really see coming. So Sion, okay, time to time, I think it's really, really good. But now, here comes the question: which creators will make it through to the upper bracket playoffs?
Well, let's find out here. It's 1-1. PASTI MENANG on the blue, anti-Blitzkrieg on the red. Everything is on the line here. But don't worry, don't worry, you don't have to get too mad about it because at the end of the day, whichever team ends up losing just goes down to the lower bracket. Now, Jawhead already scouting out very early on for PASTI, but not on towards that orange buff. Now, he's going to get first blood. He's going to get first blood. No, Ace quickly gets the Traceless just in time. AK Gaming gets very close with the ejector there, falls back to Mixed Gaming. That's going to slow him down on that jungle clear. Level 2 on Ace, and I'm pretty sure RQ Panda should hit level 3 faster than him.
Yeah, it's just a typical way that Jawhead really wants to annoy enemy jungles in the start of the game. And anti-Blitzkrieg now being set on the back foot. AK Gaming now playing with fire once again, probably might be able to stash up this camp.
I'm not entirely sure. I think he did get it, but the first blood is already going as Ryu ends up dying there over the key. Not something you want to see here for PASTI MENANG, especially since you're on export, but here comes the flowing blood, AK Gaming. He can't seem to get on out of there. Zamzi should be able to pick this kill up, no problem. Unfortunately, it's going to go over to Kufra. Zamzi not happy about that at all, but hey, you know, a kill's a kill as long as somebody gets the goal.
That's true enough. Well, this show is in tough waters at the very least. I suspected that coming in from Sunny if he does not back away, already channeling the recall. Smart move, having a little bit of hindsight of what exactly to do. Anti-Blitzkrieg starts off with very decent lead with 2 kills in the back, and Mountain Shotgun now being expended already. They enter its level 4 for SamZ, but the rest of them are still pretty much in a very tough position to commit.
Yeah, and Linares unfortunately didn't connect with his Tyrant's Rage, so now he just has to kind of play this slow. Turtle probably should be given up here, but Fast Team opening up the map for the team. He finds AK Gaming, but he needs to get on out of there. The back impact doing the good amount of damage. His CC is strong, but they can't get away from Panda, who easily takes care of the situation. And Trizla is just there as a body bag, like, don't worry, I'll take aggro, guys. You do the rest. I'm just here.
Oh man, it's like, it's hammer time. Okay, don't copyright this.
You already know it. You gotta make sure you're using Facebook gaming content creation and music as they always have on their application. But we look down on bottom side. I want to keep an eye on how Yor is actually dealing with Fast Team because he is a level up on Fast Team, which would mean that at some point he want to trade so heavily that Fast Team missed out on minion EXP.
Okay, we have, and I'm just trying to recap on what really went down as well. Like, it's great that PASTI MENANG has been able to secure the turtle. Now they have to go for a reset. Big fight happening inside the jungle. Panda having a very, very little room there, but they will be able to actually get one in back. Anti-Blitzkrieg now going for that full invade, and they have to make a run. Burger, I'm a big pop with the last insanity as well, chasing on to Linas gets kicked all the way back. And that will be another kill for Ryu. And PASTI MENANG, they got the upper hand in this one.
Ace was so close to trading. He knew he was going to die, but if he got that kill onto that X-Borg, I think the killing spree would give him just enough health to maybe look for another, but I don't know. The situation was really, really tough. Well played to PASTI MENANG. They played to their strengths. They made sure they fought in choke points to get maximum efficiency from Mixed Gaming on the Sicilian. Oh, here he comes, Way of the Dragon, but no full commitment when he saw Panda taking away the gold crab, the river crab, up on the top side, up on the down by the bottom side. Zamzi God, he shows up, and we already see the Mountain Shocker as well for that information.
So, currently both sides are going for a slight reset. Trying to actually go for Pig's Mystery now. We'll have to back away. Ejected perfectly done over onto the side of Linares. Should be able to actually use this bouncing ball just to get himself away. But that's all for now. But Ortiz gonna go for no! And Ace just comes in to yoink the kill away.
Perfectly done. Key is probably like shouting like, yo Ace, come get this free kill. I gotta give it to you. If I see him, he's gonna commit to a full kick on towards Yor, but it doesn't do pretty much any damage until he gets the Blade of Despair. Body of the Smith passive really just too good. Mixery, is he gonna die here? No, he should be okay. Flame Shot doesn't connect as well. Key, he's coming in for the big fight. He's got the blood on 2 people. He's got the stun onto both Panda. Oh, now the doppelgangers, they all die too quick. But he's gonna get onto Panda again. No means of escape. Sun goes down finally.
And Key seems to be the perfect answer coming up with the Alice draft. And now it's just going to be so much harder for Panda to really go in and survive out of those clones, because it's so easy to tell when you have the blood on as well. So PASTI MENANG, now they try to go in for a little bit of contest. They do find a catch onto Leonars. That's one kill after having a perfect ejector. But Zamzito is going for a big kill with Deadly Magic while they are going for a collapse.
Oh, Key again with the blood. And with this time with the last insanity, is it going to be enough? Key gets on out of there with the flowing blood. Fast team already chunked out as well. Ace, he hides in that Brixel brush. Manages to get rid of a doppelganger here, but he's still going. Panda is so healthy. He's looking for targets to chunk out here. But Zamzi God, he holds strong. Panda so low. Ace, he can't die to Yor just like that. Yeah, Zamzi, is he going to continue on? No, he pulls on backwards. 2-for-2 trade.
Oh wow, this is a lot closer as compared to game 2 where we saw, yeah, it went on a stalemate. This is more of a back and forth action between the two of them. And nobody's really getting the hands on this turtle just about yet. Like, this turtle is like, get me out of here already. I mean, I'm done seeing so many of these fights happening here.
I've never seen a turtle want people to kill it so badly. It's just looking around, it's just like, AK Gaming, come on, man, put me out of my misery, man. Somebody, get my golden EXP, man. Come on, dude. But yeah, you can see that both sides aren't willing to let go of this major objective. Leonar's getting in the middle of the fight, going with a bouncing ball here, which is great. They can't see the impasse. Penalty zone as well. Oh, they're connecting onto one. They trade 1 for 2. It's looking good for PASTI MENANG. They keep pushing on forward. Yor, he can take so much damage. Bad impact comes out through, but Zamzi quickly with a hat trick goes and takes out Yor in the process. Last insanity coming out from Ryu here. Is he going to get the kill? No, he does not, but he is wasting a lot of Key's time. And with the flame missiles, he can't get too close. He cannot afford to make another mistake again. Just keep burning him. Don't stand near the flames. And yes, with the help of the cavalry coming in, reinforcements arrive perfectly to ensure the death of Yor.
And right after the fight, just look at how well they respond as well. The Harley just cycling, pushing. Now they do get the turret, and I expected them to actually get the mid-side PASTI MENANG. Now they might actually lose out on this turtle as well. Leonar's trying to hold them back. And here comes commitment.
Oh, Panda, he gets chunked out first, but AK Gaming with the deadly magic. He needs to make his efficiency now. He gets onto Ace. However, Leonar's will trade 1 for 1. Supports are going down. Ace, he's got plenty of damage with the orange buff. However, Yor literally is a brick wall. They can't seem to get past him.
Oh, it's so hard for them to actually do anything when this story is all around. But just seeing how well they still manage to find things like the jaw hit, I guess that's the only member that is willing to take certain risks. That's why it's very punishable for anti-BLITZKRIEG. But this time around, another turtle will go to the hands of PASTI MENANG. But yet again, it's only like, what, 8,000 in difference? Let's take a look at the items for a bit. Later have to see, this is a very offensive Cho that we're seeing from Fast Team.
Now, yeah, we're only seeing offensive Chos here at the Creator Games so far. Like, nobody wants to play the traditional style. Oh, Zamzi, he's in so much trouble. He has to go and space out of there. Oh, I keep thinking that Panda is going in, and then I realize, oh yeah, it's just a doppelganger. It's taking weight as well. He quickly goes into the bouncing ball to pull on backwards. They manage to survive. Oh, the bite was so close onto Ace, but the traceless was perfect. Ryu gonna get the last insanity onto Key. Good true damage here with the help of Panda to secure that kill with his corrosive sight. He continues on pushing forward. Zamzi gone. He gets caught out as well. Panda is able to get a double kill. Fast Team with the way of the dragon. He even dodges the penalty zone. The disrespect. Oh, the humanity.
Oh boy, I guess you just gotta show them something when your teammates are falling flat and you just want to play a little bit of mental warfare against your enemies. Why not? Just start hitting the recall button.
Start hitting the recall. I mean, if they started emoting, it's like, okay, now that's just disrespectful. But recall, still tasteful.
Yeah, some may say stickers are still fun. And for now, I guess there's just a little bit of downtime before we get ourselves any sort of major objectives to be siege. Less than 30 seconds though. That's where first lot comes right by to say hello. Anti-Correa is now being bought by Zamzi, so more heaps of damage that will come out of the Harley.
Yeah, the Divine Glaive, very big purchase here. No, you were on the right track. You were on the right track. I knew you were going to get there eventually. But at Ryu, you can see this is how much that Divine Glaive makes the difference. He is just chunking out Ryu, barely getting a large majority of the poker trick to actually connect, but still doing plenty of damage, breaking Ryu's Viragar armor as well.
And the Nars winning alongside Fast Team though. He's in a very awkward position. And here comes penalties. Oh!
He's got a Shinpo out of there. Oh no, the Shinpo was way too late, but Linar's looking to punish. He actually has an angle for a Tyrant's Revenger. He pushes him in the wrong direction. Nobody gets stunned. Linars unfortunately goes down, but the rest of the team might be able to make this work, especially for Keith. He's already got the blood on down, but nobody can secure these kills. Somebody, they're all so low. Where is the cleanup crew? The back line cannot defeat the front line here in this case. They have to zone away. Ace wants to go for the steal. Can't get it this time round. Will take the orange buff, but not if Ryu says hello. I'm gonna... Wow. Okay, he lost like... Whoa, oh my goodness. He lost 700 health there.
That's a lot. I mean, Ryu at least, he's popping the last inside because he does have the immortality up and tax it. It's not really too much huge risk involved, but at the BLITZKRIEG, they make such a hard choice of a decision, and they had to pay for their mistakes as well. And you see in that blink of an eye, the mid side now has tier 2 already crushed, already having more of these minions being shoved in, and the worst case scenario, that Lord might actually hit over on towards the inhibitor turret, so I don't know, very concerning news. But AK Gaming is trying to look for even more advantages if he could get them.
I don't know about you, but you can see Linares, he's testing the waters, he's judging the range. He needs to be able to connect with it. Oh, Ace, he gets hit by a good amount of damage here, which is totally fine, but Linares, he continues to be a sentry. He just sits there threatening to go in to keep PASTI MENANG on their toes, but they got to get rid of this Lord. The Lord and Power minions onto the mid lane as well. Oh, great flicker coming from Linares. He manages to get for a 3-man stop. Bouncing ball as well. Great ultimate, however, that is not going to be enough, and they continue to push on for Cecilia, looking for an opportunity to get on in. Zamzi still trying to get the damage, but he can only hit the front line, and Panda's doppelgangers are getting in the way. Great kick from PASTI, but the penalty zone, this is it. They have done it. PASTI MENANG find the opportunity, and now they're going for the end. They can keep making doppelgangers, they keep punching. They've got the malefic roars on top of it to make this work. Can they do it, Zamzi? Can you defend? Here comes the minions, and that is the game. Going over to PASTI MENANG.
Wow, this is an absolute banger, and PASTI MENANG